Hey, I'm KIC, and this is our gunship that we started on the last episode. In fact, let me turn my light off so you can see without a big glowing stuff everywhere. Sun, where are you, my friend? Shine down upon me so we can see everything. Yeah, it looks pretty hideous, right? Right. We're going to continue working on this today, and I think we will be able to finish. I sure hope so, because I'm actually really kind of eager to fly this thing around and see what sort of damage it can do. For right now, though... Oh, that's actually kind of a clever spot to hide that in. Let me go ahead and drop a thruster right there. We're going to hide a thruster right there. That'll be fine. And I should probably make some more steel blocks. Problem is my constructor is busy at work, so it's not really going to be able to do much right now. No, it is not. So I made a couple of extra blocks, a couple of extra thruster blocks, because I knew I was going to end up destroying a few of these. So... for right now, we need to rotate these guys around. I think that's facing the correct direction. You are facing down, are you not? Yes, you are. We're going to put that guy right there for now. That's fine. So I'm going to put all my junk away, and then let's hop in the cockpit here. And I'm going to access the fuel tank, and I'm just going to blast in some fuel packs, so theoretically... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Don't take them all out. I meant to go back to the power screen. Theoretically now, we can actually turn this thing on. Now, I don't have any rear thrusters right now, which is a bit of a problem, as you can see, because it's balancing itself out because, or any front thrusters for that matter, because it's balancing itself out because I'm not building it on perfectly level ground, so it's kind of rolling around on me a little bit. Stop! Stop! And it's slowly pushing me. I know. That's fine. We're going to take these off and then rebuild thrusters anyway, so it doesn't really matter. All right, here, let me just do it. Let me just slap some forward thrusters and a rear, or a forward and a rear thruster on there. Just because we need it. So I can actually put this into some sort of place so I can, in turn, get it squared away so I can finish building it, because that's kind of critical at this juncture. So let's go ahead and hop in. Technically, at this point, this ship is completely flyable. I'm not saying it's very good or that we even should fly it right now. I'm just saying it is totally flyable at this point. I'm going to turn it off for right now, actually, just because I want to go over to this one and just make sure where I have it parked. I'm going to turn this guy on. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm kind of thinking, you know what? Let's go ahead and bring it up top here. This is a really good... crud. Let me hop back in, turn it off, and hop back out. This is a really good area to build on because it's nice and flat. It's completely even. There's no question of it going anywhere or anything along those lines. It's just... it's going to be fine exactly where it is. All right, so let's bring this bad boy on up to the top. Moving on up to the top side. All right, so what I'm going to do first is we're going to set this guy down. I want to get it nice and even, and then I'm going to go up. And then step outside. Okay, so that's high enough right there. I can get back in without any problem, and I'm liking the look of that thus far. So we need to, before we do much else, and we will need to go back inside momentarily here just to grab some food, if nothing else. Let's go ahead and place some landing gears. We do need some landing gears on here. I ended up building things on the wrong axis, I think. Oh, I totally did. Look at that. Those are all totally dorked up, and I cannot rotate them at all. Oh, that's marvelous. That is the worst thing. That's crap. All right, well, I guess we're not going to use those landing gears. That's what happens. I thought I rotated things to face the right way, but I sure didn't. They're totally facing the wrong way because, you know, the core is facing that way and all that. Which, I mean, I knew that, and I still built like this anyway, but, oh well, whatever. What can you do? I guess not use those. Well, if that's going to be the case, then here. Let me go. Oh, wow, we ran out of power in here. How did that happen? Let me grab some of these guys. We'll grab those packs. I guess because I've been running things non-stop. Like, literally non-stop. Let's turn it back on. There we go. I didn't even check that. I kind of got out of the habit of checking things regularly to make sure that we had power for everything. Oops. Screwed that one up. Yes, sirree. Man, that's kind of a shame. I would have really liked to be able to rotate those. I'm going to make one of those just to see if I can rotate it. And I'll probably need to make some docking pads. Alright, well, I guess all the stuff I wanted to do on the underside doesn't really matter right now, at least the direct underside. There is still some additional work to be done on the underside, though, so it's not like this is a total waste. We need to rotate those guys around like so. That looks perfect. And let's see, how are we going to do this? I'm going to have to get rid of some blocks here momentarily, and that's fine. I knew that was going to be the case. I had to build this way so that I could put the pieces in place, I think. I'm not sure. Maybe not. So what do we have here? 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. No, that looks fine, actually. So let me go back into my inventory. And let's grab our standard thrusters. And we need to rotate this guy around. That way, and then rotate that way. There we go. So I want this to be right there, so it is flush with the backside of that little winglet, or whatever we're going to refer to that as. And then we're going to need to put in some armor right there. Oh, it ran out of fuel, I think. Is that what happened? Did you run out of fuel because I put those big thrusters on there? I don't know why it fell. Whatever, we'll turn it off for right now and leave it on the ground. That's okay. No, I remember. I put all sorts of fuel in there. It shouldn't have run out of fuel. That is bizarre. I don't understand that, but that's okay. Whatever. It's all good. And then, let's see. I'm just taking a look here. Designs. That needs to be filled in a little bit. So let's go ahead and do that. I chose the wrong one. And, what did I do? I did something completely different, didn't I? Oh, I put it in the wrong spot. See, I knew I was going to do that. You don't belong right there. You belong lower. Stop trying to break the mustache. All right, let's move those guys. Put proper cubes right there where they belong. Cubey. And then these guys belong under here, except apparently my ship no longer wants to hover. Here, can I hop in you? And hover. Do me a favor and hover right there. Don't go anywhere else. You're fine right there. I can access the underside. It's close enough for right now. And then we should be able to block this out, right? That's what I did, I'm pretty sure. Block it out. Okay, block and block. There we go. That way the thruster is at least covered until I can get up to the point that I can have armored thrusters, because I don't have armored thrusters right now, so I can't do that. And let's block that one out, and then we'll block that out and block that out too. There we go. That looks nice. Now the question is, do we want to do something like this? Question becomes, do I really want to try and fight and see if I can get all the angles looking right here? That actually went very easily. I'm not sure how I feel about that. It's kind of continuing the roundness of that spot, but I don't know how I feel about that just yet. Here, if we were to put this guy that would have to actually go up there. Right there. Nope, that looks terrible, so that's not going to go right there. Maybe we'll do something like... Ooh, I got it. All right, so we're going to do something like this. We're going to go... No, that's not it at all. I wonder, can I get rid of you? So this is the problem with this. I haven't played with this game when it's, I haven't played too much with this game since it has changed to these kind of block styles. And it's already bad enough to begin with that I don't know what in the world I'm doing. And then we might need to get rid of another block here. We're going to see how that goes. For right now, though, let's fill in the gaps. Okay. And then I guess I can go ahead and bring this guy down for the moment. It'll be easier to work with, I think, if it's on the ground. So we're just going to go ahead and bring you down. I'm not going to worry about turning it off. It's not going to go anywhere. And then I want to get rid of that block right there. And we're going to see if this works out well. I'm not really sure about that. I do need to... Oh, you know what? I need to fill that gap in a little better. Let's do that again properly. I don't think I filled it in properly over here. I'm getting ahead of myself because the game is not filling in blocks in the way I want it to. And I'm not patient enough to make sure that it's filling them in how I want it to. That's the real problem, is I'm just impatient. Okay, there we go. So those are good. And then we're going to need the rounded slope. You're going to rotate like so. And I know I didn't do it on that side yet. And then we're going to go with the corner. And then we're going to rotate like that. And then put that guy there. We need to get rid of this block here. And we're going to do something else with the one next to it too. Oh, repair you. Don't go away. Don't go away. We're not done with you yet. Okay. And then this block right here. Just to give it a little different look, we're going to do something with this one. I need to go inside and eat some popcorn, so we're going to need to go do that in just a minute. But not just yet. Not right yet. I don't know. Do we want to do that? I don't know if I like the look of that or not. Maybe something like that. Because remember... Oh, I apparently broke my thrusters off, apparently. Wow, that's some good English there. What happened there? Is that thruster still hovering on the back of it? It sure is. Look at that. Yeah, I'm going to need to fix that. But that's okay. That's okay. Let's go inside. I need to eat some food, and this will give me a chance to make some more of these guys, too. Where are you? Steel blocks. All right, we need to grab some food here, because... hungry. Okay. Nothing says yummy, yummy nutrition like popcorn. I am completely subsisting on popcorn right now. It's pretty awesome. Let's just take whatever's done in here. You're probably not done with that many, but it'll be better than nothing. Okay, 31. You know what? I should probably queue up a few more of these guys, too. And there we go. Let's just do that. I'm going to go through a bunch of these before we're all done, so why not? Why not? So we have our side thrusters in place right there. Now that's not really going to be the be-all end-all of these side thrusters. Did I do that differently? I did not. Okay, good. Then we need to place some additional blocks here. We're going to take a break from the back of the ship because I don't really know how I want to deal with that just yet. And we're going to play with the side instead. I don't know if I want to do that. Hi, cat. I don't think I like the look of that hard angle when we've done a bunch of curved angles. Actually, you know what? I think I am going to like that. I take that back. Let's pop some in place and see what happens here. I think actually I'm going to be okay with that. Okay, 1, 2, and then 3. And we're just going to block this stuff out right here. That's what we're going to be doing. Because I want to have a little more armor on the side. And then we can do something like, let's see, if we do corners, I don't know if this is even the right piece that I want. I'm not really sure right now. I think it is, actually. Imagine that. Not sure about that top spot. I think that's just going to have to be goofy. I don't think there's any way around that one right now. And then we're going to do some Nope, not those guys. Actually, that one might not look too bad, because it's not really meant to blend right. And there we go, it falls yet again. Yeah, I don't think I like it not blending. So let's do that, because that way that gives it a nice completed side right there. So then, theoretically, I can go ahead and... Where did those guys go? They go right on the outside of that? They sure did. So I can go 1 and 2. I know it looks kind of goofy with that kind of staggered look in there, but, oh well. We might end up just covering all this anyway, because this is still the front of the cockpit, and it still does need to have some sort of coverage in there. And then the bottom, these bottom pieces here, I'm going to take them off, so we're not done with those just yet. We are not done with them. And then I guess the question becomes, should we have these guys back here? Or do we just leave it as hard angles like that? I don't know. I'm kind of torn on that look right there. That's kind of a tough one, I think. Is it large corner I used or standard corner? It was standard corner, wasn't it? Almost. I think that one's right. That looks right to me. And that one looks right to me. So then it was basically just a bunch of cubes, right? Cubes and more slopes. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I guess I didn't really need to go as far down as I did. I could have just gone with 1 right there and then just covered the guns instead, but I opted to go a little higher. I don't know why I did that. I just for some reason decided that was how I wanted to do things, and therefore I did. 1 and 2, and we are now out of blocks, just like that. I still like that thruster is hanging on. That's good stuff right there. Let's go back in here. I have some plates to drop in, and I'm going to grab all those guys, and then I think we're pretty much good. We're going to grab that door, because we are going to put that on today as well. I did say we would end up doing a door. I want to grab that before... Oh, come on. One of these days, I really need to build an elevator. Staircase. Something. Alright, so if we wanted to put a door in place, I just need to see how big it's going to be. That's perfect. It fits right in there, just like I thought it would. It's so fortunate that it fits, because if it didn't, that would look really bad. It still might end up looking bad. I'm not going to say it's not going to look bad, but it'd be much worse if it didn't fit. Let's not put it in place just yet, though. Let's not do that. So, let's see. I think we need another slope over here. Is that what we needed? We needed one more slope. Oh, man. These builds, we don't get along very well, do we? I struggle with them in case it's not obvious. There you go. So we have some back thrusters, we have some side thrusters. We do need to add more just thrusters, period. We're not done on the thruster front. And I don't know how I want to do the sides just yet. Maybe we do one more right there. Maybe we do one more right there. I'm not sure. I think I want to continue that look, though. Almost. Ah, I had it. And then do that. I don't know how I want to do this. Maybe, maybe something like that, and then we can put another thruster in place right here. Okay, let's grab number 7. I need to rotate you around. I need to see which side you're facing. Not the correct one. Maybe that one should be... Well, that's okay. I'm okay with that right now. It doesn't look exactly right, but it's okay. I'm fine with it. Okay, and then number 7 again. Rotate you around that way. And then number 3, we need to rotate you around that way. So we're going to go 1 and 2. And then how are we doing this? Were we doing that and then that and that? There we go. Yeah, it's not perfect. And it looks really weird with this combination of hard lines and curved edges. that I'm not really happy about, but we're going to make it work. We're going to make it work. It'll be just fine. We will survive. And I think for right now, we're just going to go ahead and fill in the Mohawk. That'll be okay. Although I am really kind of tempted to do something like... you know, I should put a spotlight right there. That's what really should go right there. That's what belongs right there. Yeah. Let's get rid of that. Oh, crap. Repair whatever I broke. Wow, that does a lot of damage. I only gave it one click. Yikes. All right, let's go grab those lights, because I think I queued them up, I don't know, in the last episode or something, or maybe this one. I don't remember. It's all turning into a massive blur for me. I'm not joking about that. Let's grab the landing gear. We're going to find out which landing gear works. Fine, we're going to grab all these missiles. We have a bunch of stuff there. Some bullets, some light. I guess they're really rounds, not bullets. Whatever. It's all good. It's all good. All right, let's activate this bad boy. We're going to access the small ammo box, and we're going to dump in all of this stuff as much as it'll hold. I think it'll hold all that stuff. That's good. Perfect. Let's go ahead and... Apparently, I have lost my thruster that was aiming downward. My... No? Yeah, it does not want to rise. Maybe it's not... Well... Nope, I'm only using one for my rear thrust. I mean, I guess you could call it forward thrust if you really wanted, but... Wow, I guess I need to take those guys off and remake a couple now, huh? Alright. Let's take you off, because... Oops. Sorry. Sorry. Okay, grab that one. I'm going to place this one, I don't know where we want to put it, right about there. That's fine. I'll worry about replacing that floor. There we go. Done. Floor replaced. I should probably do that to the entire building, but I'm not going to right now. Oh, this thing is a compact little gunship, isn't it? Crap, is that not enough thrust? I guess it isn't. Crap. There you go. Like I said, this thing is very massy. There we go. Now it's enough to get off the ground. This thing is just lots and lots of mass. Aha, this one I can rotate. Good. Why can't I rotate the other one then? That's really kind of annoying. Can I try that again just to make sure that it won't rotate? It sure won't. I really wish it could. Alright, where are we going to put this guy? Let's put it about... It does need to be up front. And then I'm going to need some more, unfortunately. That's kind of a shame. Alright, we need landing gear... Just out of curiosity here, if I were to go to my small vessel and look at landing gears... Yeah, see, those are the big ones right there. I made them. Did I try to rotate those two? I don't recall. I think I did, and they didn't rotate any. Yeah, they don't rotate. Bummer! Alright, that's fine. Let's do two more of those guys. I'm going to drop you and you in there, because I don't need those anymore. And while that guy is floating up there, let's go take a look at what we're going to do with the underside of this particular vessel. So we're going to get rid of this and this. Okay, and then how are we going to replace this one? I'm not sure just yet. I think just something like that is fine. That ends up looking pretty good right there. And we'll get rid of that guy too. Man, I'm really eager to get this thing up in the air and flying. Really, truly am. I want to go just start bombing on stuff and see what happens. Really looking forward to that. I guess that's why it kept crashing, is because I had too much mass on it. So probably need to make more proper thrusters instead of these maneuvering thrusters. I know, they're not really maneuvering thrusters. They're directional thrusters, but I keep calling them maneuvering thrusters. Oh well. So sorry. That's just the way it's going to be. That's what I do. I call them the wrong thing. Not because it's cool or because I'm incapable of calling them the right thing, just because that's what I do. I don't know why. I just do it. Oh, I had it. There it is right there. Boom, done. All right, so let's go see if those guys are ready to go yet. I think at least one of them should be, if not both of them by now. Landing gear. Did I not? Oh, no. Landing gear, that one. Not the T2 guys. We need the T1 guys. I'm going to queue up... I'm going to queue up 2 more of these guys. I haven't even really figured out how I'm going to do my bottom thrust. And when I say bottom, I mean top. When I say top, I mean bottom. Oh, it has landed again. Good. I don't know why it keeps doing that on its own. Maybe it has a timeout where if no one flies it for a little while, it decides to land. I don't know. That would be, I guess, kind of handy. I don't really know. Let's rotate this guy around. Where do we want to put it? One back right there. And then we're going to go one back right. Is that right? Right there. Okay, perfect. So, there we go. We do need to take care of that block eventually, but we still need to figure out how we're going to do our other thrust, our forward thrust, which means our rear thrust, which is, a whole other problem right now. We might actually get rid of those blocks in there and put some rear thrusters right in there where those kind of angled bits are. As a matter of fact, here I need to go... Let's go put these in place here. We're going to drop kind of this extra junk that I have from taking these things apart. We're going to put those in there. And do you have any thrusters done yet? You sure don't. All right, that's fine. That is fine. We don't need them right this second. Oh, you know what? I can grab one more thing. I forgot. There is one more thing to grab in here that we can put on this beast right now. Where are you? Rocket launcher! I guess if they automatically drop on their own, that's pretty handy, because if you ever, find yourself hopping out and then going, oh, crap, you're in the middle of the, I don't know, air, and you can't get back in, that would be super handy if that's the case. So, perfect, there we go. I think what we're going to do is get rid of this block right here. So we're going to get rid of you, and we're going to get rid of you, and we're going to get rid of you, and this one. Okay. And I don't have enough thrusters to really do this, but we're going to put a thruster... Let's rotate you around. Nope. There we go. We're going to put a thruster right there. We're going to put a matching thruster right here. Yeah. We are going with full thrusters on the front. And we're probably going to... Well, I'll have to see what sort of speed we're up to. We might end up going with full thrusters on the back, even more of them than what we already have. Let's go ahead and place the door. I think right there is going to be okay. I want to stand in here. This is a really tiny space. I completely recognize that, and it's kind of ridiculous because there's really not much you can do in here. Oh well. I thought I was going to build bigger than I decided to. I mean, I guess we could expand this out and we could give it a little bubble butt so that there is maybe somewhere to... Well, I don't know. Maybe that wouldn't be a bad idea, just to go out a couple of blocks. Let's see what that looks like. Let's take these wedges off right here. Okay, and we're going to take these ones off right here. This one, rather. So I know I've already taken these guys off before, but 1, 2, 3. And then let's go with a slope and go 1, 2, and then 3. The only problem with that is then it does mean I need to figure out how I'm going to block that off on the sides. It's too late. I already placed it. Oh, crap. I think I placed it in the wrong spot. Nope. Actually, it's in the right spot. Okay. So, how am I going to block this off? I don't know. Maybe something like that? I don't think that's considered to be blocking my thruster. I'm not really sure. I mean, I don't really want to burn up back here, but I would like this to be enclosed. I mean, those thrusters really aren't going to stay there, so I guess it doesn't matter so much. I don't know. What do you think? Is that the right spot to put it? I don't know. I think like that is actually the right way to do it. I think. See, if we go out here... Yeah, see, that looks nice and flat right there. Which kind of screws up this spot right here. Because then I need to do something with those, which, that's kind of a shame. I made that look all nice and uniform. I'm kind of bummed about that, actually. We'll do that. And I'm just going to deal with it not looking right. I'm not sure what the solution is right now. Maybe there is a solution to this, but I'm not sure what it is right this second. I do want it to be enclosed in there, though, just because it seems like that might be a good idea. Just to have a kind of safe place to go into. We're going to put some storage crates, that sort of thing in there, so, you know, be nice to have a nice closed off area. Wow, I missed a block in there, didn't I? Or no, maybe not. Okay, so we're going to go there, there, and there. And I don't know, maybe we'll do something different with... Oh, I didn't mean to go all the way down there, did I? I sure didn't. Here, let's get rid of that block. I think I can still join those together somehow. I'm just not sure what that is yet. It's probably some sort of corner block or something. I don't know, something like that. I don't know. I think there's a way to do it. I'm not sure. We'll figure that one out. I'll figure it out. Maybe. Possibly. Here, I'm going to put that back just because that's how I had it. That's how it is on the other side. So if we go over here, then we are pretty much good. Here we can take some just straight up regular blocks. We're going to do this. We're going to go cube, cube, and cube, and cube, and cube, and cube. And then how do we want to do this? I think those are just going to be cubes straight across. Those are thrusters that are going to come off, so we're not worried about them. Not just yet. And technically, we now have an indoor area. We can put probably an oxygen tank here, and then an oxygen dispenser right there. And then we're going to do 4 cargo boxes right there, and or maybe 2 cargo boxes and a constructor. I kind of like the sound of that. So this will be a general purpose, can do everything gunship. That is kind of my silly hope. That's the plan anyway. So let's go ahead and queue the rest of that junk up that we're going to need. I'm going to take those thrusters, the spotlight cubes. We can go ahead and place one of those thrusters. We'll place a spotlight cube before we are finished with today's episode. We still have some more stuff to queue up, though. So we're going to do 2 cargo boxes. And I don't think I have it, so let me check my tech tree here. There we go. We're going to unlock small constructor. And let's make sure we are on small vessel. So a small constructor, I think that's going to fit in there just fine. I think the small constructor is 2 blocks. It's been a while. It may not be. I think it is. I'll find out momentarily, though. So we'll do that, and then technically, remember, if you recall, we do have an oxygen tank and a station in here. So maybe I'll end up doing two oxygen tanks, because I think those are 1 block. I don't remember now. Sometimes I can't remember this stuff from one week to the next, because I end up playing so many games that at some point, they kind of blur together. And I end up with this really incomplete picture of what game has what and how does it function. No joke. I mean, it happens. Sorry, it happens. So we're going to put the O2 station here. I know I need to go eat. I see it too. Don't worry. I do see it. So we can do... Yeah, let's go ahead and put the station. We're going to put that guy right... Oh, that's right. It's the wrong one. Ah, I forgot about that. Well, that's okay. We can make a new one for it. I feel like it would be in our best interest to have a proper oxygen tank for this guy. So we're going to go ahead and build 2 tanks. We'll build an O2 station. We're going to take that constructor. For right now, let's take the spotlight cube. I do want to put the cube in place. Did say we were going to do that, so let's put that cube in place. That's going to go spin, spin, spin right up there. You are going to be shoved right in top there. And I'm trying to place it there without losing it. There we go. Look at that. We got a spot. Oh, this is something else. I don't even know what to make of this thing. This is something else. Holy cow. Technically, I do have some rear thrust. I do have some forward thrust. Left, right. I don't really have any downward thrust right now. I kind of took everything off, didn't I? Yeah. Oops. So, probably don't want to go up right now, because then I have to let it fall to get down. But that's my problem, not yours. Next episode, promise. Next episode, we are taking this bad boy out to go shoot crap, because I'm ready. I really want to go shoot crap. And just to tell you and show you how much I'm ready to go shoot crap, let's reload the missiles. Look at that. We got 15 missiles ready to go. Let's reload the guns. I love it. We've got 800 rounds ready to go. Oh, man. This is just ridiculous. I am so loving it. I am loving it. Really loving this. No joke. This is good stuff. I am so excited to play with this thing. It's going to be good. So I'll catch you on that one. Until then, thanks for watching. See you later.